So no regrets so far on coming back?
No, it's been great. It's always good to, when you're a football coach, to do football. You know, there's so many other things that take place during a day, whether it's recruiting or whether it's organization and all these other things. You know, getting prepared for camps and all of that has its place. You love doing football, so it's been a treat here these last couple of days.
Now that you're on the field, how's the acclimation process going between new and returnees and holdovers and all that stuff?
Good. You know, I think I really feel good about our ones and where our ones are at in terms of the knowledge base and recall and the expectations. There is a drop-off there with our twos, and that's what spring's for. You know, we got some true freshman linebackers playing, starting at our twos, you know, and so there's some other spots in there that are green as well. I know through the hard work that they'll put in and the work that we'll put in as coaches, we'll get them where they need to be by the end of spring, but right now that's a work in progress.
Coach, can you talk about Austin Hudson's status? And I know he hasn't been here at practice.
Yeah, Austin is no longer with us. Probably have to leave the rest to Coach Chris, but it was a personal decision for Austin, so he's not with us anymore.
What can you provide this coaching staff? You know, Paul's been here before, but as pretty much the only carryover, what can you provide?
You know, I don't know. I look at it as how can I best do my job? When I look inside, how can I best get the most out of our defense? You know, we talked about takeaways the last couple of days. We looked. You go to turnover margin. There's 3 pages in the NCAA stats for turnover margin. First page is really good. Second page is okay. Third page is bad. We're on the very end of the third page. You know, and with the teams that we're lumped in there with, I think the average wins per game was 4, and we won 11 games, which is unbelievable. It's unheard of, really. It never happens, and so you're living on the edge doing that. We have to be so much better at getting takeaways, and that's a big emphasis. I think there'll be a lot more of that being emphasized these next couple of days. So that, you know, I can do a better job that way. I think as far as coaches, new coaches, I like for them to have a fresh approach with our players. And I try not to interfere with that too much. I think there's guys that see promise in guys, and some of our older vets have got second shots or third shots, which is good for them, and they need that. They're trying to make the most of it.
How is the coaching staff kind of getting along with all the changes that have happened in this past year?
No, it's good. They're all new. I'm the only one that's still around. So I think it's good to be out, to be honest, on the field coaching. Because prior to this point, you know, they've all been staying at the hotels and stuff, and I've been going home. And so I remember when it was the other way, right? When it's Ben Strickland and Thomas Hammock, they were still here. You know, we'd all be out having a bite to eat somewhere late at night, and the camaraderie of all that was tight. And then you come in and see the old guys. You never really new perspective for me, because now it's flipped, right? I'm at home putting my kids to sleep, and they're together doing something. So it's good to be a part of the group more so, and be on the field and do it that way.
Are you guys looking at moving some guys to different positions? It looks like Garrett Dooley is maybe doing some work at linebacker.
Yeah.
You know, Keenan's working a little bit inside. Is that just taking a look to see what they can do, or is that maybe something more?
I think that's the best spot for Garrett. We tried to get some weight on Garrett. He did some good things prior to those injuries he had last year. I think that's going to help him in terms of the run defense part of it. But, you know, the weight hasn't come on him like we anticipated. Garrett's excited about being a linebacker again. He's performed well these last 2 practices, so we'll see what the path tomorrow. And then Keelan Brookins is the guy that wanted to have an opportunity to play a little bit more. There's plenty of opportunity at the inside linebacker position right now. And so he came on over and he's played well. You know, so far it's not been padded, and so I would expect him to play well. And his test is going to come when the pads come on. He knows that. I'm excited to see him rise up.
I feel like what some of those younger guys have done inside, you know, you had to work with a lot of them, the 1s and the 2s particularly.
Yeah, you know, there's some road to be paved with the young freshman linebackers. You know, the very small steps at this point, and so we got to wade through all the ugly to get to all the good stuff. I'm excited to do that.
Sorry, what do you envision from Tanner this spring?
A lot of range, great ball skills, vocal leader. The guy that I know our players respect, and so when he talks, people don't listen. He has got great intangibles in terms of a feel for the game. The game comes naturally to him, and so having Tanner in the post means a lot to our defense, and stopping big plays, making big plays himself. And so I'm excited about what he's going to bring.
Do you think he could be a starter for you guys? Are you expecting that much out of him?
Definitely.
So you see him as your guy now? I mean, he's the defense.
Yeah, he's playing defense. I know that there's going to be a time where he will play some offense, and I'm excited for that too. He's going to make us a better team when he does that. He's that type of athlete, and the work ethic is there with Tanner too. So I'm a big fan of his. For everything he went through this last year, he's so excited to contribute and do whatever he can this year. I'm excited for him too.
He came here to play quarterback, and obviously he was really passionate about the position. Was there any struggle trying to keep him on the defensive staff?
No, all the credit goes to him. I mean, he's a great person, number one, great athlete, close second, and so he wants to do whatever is best for the team. Like I say, I'm excited for that. There's going to be opportunities. He's going to be playing defense one series, offense the next, and rightfully so with the athlete he is.
What are your thoughts on Chris Borland's retirement?
It was a personal decision for Chris. I got so much respect for Chris. And he's one of my all-time favorite guys, or one of my all-time most respect for a guy I've coached. He's in that category. And so I talked to Chris the other day. I'm excited when he comes back into town, so I get to be able to hang out with him. I know that my kids have a San Francisco jersey 50, and so there's only a few guys that they'll have that. My kids will have a jersey of, and I couldn't be prouder that one of them is Chris.
Had he ever expressed that kind of concern to you too about concussions in the future?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No.
I'm assuming you weren't surprised.
No, anything with Chris is going to be thought out. It's going to be researched. He's not going to be impulsive. It's going to be very detail-oriented. It's going to be very deliberate, and it's going to be very, very, very well thought out. So you got to respect that.
Well.